welcome back to my channel. For those of you that have not been here before, I am Krista. Thanks for joining. And for those of you that have been here before, hi, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about the dirty word, budgets. I know. Nobody wants to set a budget. Budgets aren't fun. They aren't something anyone wants to stick to, but really, honestly, they don't have to be that bad. Oh, there's like a glare. Hang on. Let me fix that. Is that better? No, it's better. So, we're going to talk about a little bit of how we do our budget. So, I'm not going to break it all down to you right now. Because we go through everything from our monthly bills come out of our budget, and then also the additional things that we have to purchase throughout the month. So groceries, gas for our vehicles, things along those lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we stay on track throughout the month. Basically what we do is we, every single month, know how much money we are going to spend on specific items. And then what we do is I go to the bank and I physically take out cash for those items. I've tried to do it before where, we set a budget and say I'm going to spend $200 on groceries for the month. And I try to use my debit card and try to keep track of it that way. But maybe at the grocery store, I also purchased some toilet paper and maybe we needed laundry detergent. So I also purchased those. So those didn't technically come off those won't come off my grocery budget. Those are going to come off my household budget. So what I have found, it is just easier for me to take out cash. And then what I do is I put each of them into their very own envelopes. Now I'm going to show you my envelopes. Don't judge me. They're a little rough. They get used. So first of all, our first envelope that we do, and we base off how much money we put on there for our household. Now it is just Aaron and I, so we only have to worry about us, and our vehicles, aren't big gas guzzlers. We have dogs, so I have a specific envelope for the dogs, but let me show you ours and then explain to you a little bit more on exactly how we use them. So my first envelope is gas. Oh, can you see that? Kind of. There we go. So we have a gas envelope. I have a miscellaneous envelope. So my miscellaneous envelope is anything that we did not specifically have itemized out. So say that I need to get an oil change, or we know that we are going to be purchasing maybe, I don't know, my husband likes to fish, so maybe he's going to be purchasing some fishing stuff for the month. Maybe he's going to need some new tackle or whatnot. So that comes out in the miscellaneous envelope. We then also, I give us money so that we really cut down our lifestyle. We really watch what we do and don't do for the month, but we do still need nights out. We do still need to go out as a couple and spend time together. So we also have a date night envelope. I have a grocery envelope. I have a household envelope, and like I said, on my household would come, laundry detergent, fabric softener, hand soap for the bathrooms, Q-tips, toilet paper, things that we need for the house to keep the house going come out of my household. And then I also have my dog food envelope. So this is how I keep track of everything. So what I do is the gas one usually stays in the house, so that if Aaron needs gas, he goes in the envelope, he takes out however much he needs, and then he goes and gets gas. As for the groceries, the dog food, the household, and the date night, I typically keep those in my purse. The only reason I do that is because I'm the one that typically does the grocery shopping and all of that. And I'm usually the one that stops at the stores and picks things up. And a lot of times I don't realize in the morning that I'm going to stop and pick them up. It's usually I get a phone call throughout the day that says, we're out of saran wrap. Can you pick some up? So that's how we utilize our envelopes. Again, we put cash in them. Each one gets so much money in every month, and that's broke out on our budget, so I know exactly how much money is going into each one. And then when we need it, we just take the cash out and then we put in the change, and we also put in the receipt. The gas one doesn't always get the receipt in it, but everything else I put the receipt in it so that at the end of the month I can see how much money I spent out of each envelope. And if for some reason I needed to pull money from our miscellaneous envelope to fill out one, say maybe we spent more money than we were planning to on groceries, which typically we don't. Typically we're pretty spot on. But if we did, I put in the receipt so I can look at the end of the month and we can reevaluate our budget. So if, maybe we spent, instead of the $200 I give us to budget, remember there's just two of us, so we only spend $200 a month on groceries. I put in the $200 and then, or I put in the receipt, and then maybe the next month I take a look at it and I go, well, we spent a little bit more last month on groceries than we planned, so maybe this next month I'm going to put in $220. Or maybe I look at it and I go, no, we spent $220 on groceries last month, so now this month we're only going to get to spend $180. So it just kind of depends. It depends on what we have going on in the month. But cash is the key for us. We just cannot keep track of it with our debit card. Before we know it, we have just totally lost money. Plus, I have found that when I see the money going, it tends to hurt a little deeper. Yes, it burns a little. So it's harder. It is more of an emotional attachment that I have to money than I have to swiping my debit card. I can swipe my debit card at a store and not even realize what the total was. I can walk out of the store and you can ask me, how much was it? I don't know. I swiped my card. I don't know. If I give you cold hard cash, I know how much it was. I can walk out. I can 2 weeks later tell you how much money I spent at the grocery store. So cash, like I said, just works best for us. It's the way we do it. It's what works. It's if we have leftover money, sometimes we don't spend all the money in the month. And so if we have leftover money, then that stays in there for the next month. Now that doesn't deter what I put in there for the next month. I will probably put in the same amount, but then it maybe gives us maybe an extra date night, or maybe it gives us a little bit more to spend at the grocery store or whatnot. So I just keep it in there, and it just keeps building up if it stays in there. Otherwise, once the envelope's empty, that's it. We're done. Sometimes we run out in the first week. It's a long month waiting to refill the envelopes. But you know what? It has taught us how to budget. It has taught us how to successfully stay on budget and not buy things that we don't need. So that's how we do this. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have regarding the envelopes. If you could please if you like this video, please like it. Subscribe so that you don't miss future ones. So if you want to watch our video and watch our journey of becoming debt-free, please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will be filling in with more videos. Thank you. Have a great night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye.